Monday was the world's hottest day ever recorded, breaking Sunday's short-lived record. Jesus. Sunday's record as the hottest day ever recorded on Earth lasted only 1 day. According to preliminary data from the European Union's Copernicus Climate Change Service, the global average temperature reached 17.5 degrees Celsius or 62.87 degrees Fahrenheit on Monday, toppling the prior records of 17.09 degrees Celsius, which was probably about like 62 and some change Fahrenheit. In other words, the planet had its two warmest days back-to-back this week. Higher than normal winter temperatures in Antarctica helped push the globe to new highs, according to Copernicus.
I mean, global warming is happening. I mean, even to add to that, millions of acres of national forest land across Oregon and Washington are continuing to see record-breaking dry timber conditions on both sides of the Cascade. We have wildfires on the north of the Washington State Cascades, 30,000 acres. We had one pop up yesterday. Black Canyon wildfire erupts overnight, reaches 6,500 acres in size. And see, all the people that are denying climate change, the crazy thing is, like, you live in these states like California, Texas, Florida, Illinois, and your insurance is skyrocketing. Even California, they're not writing you insurance anymore. Florida, they're quadruple charging you for your insurance because we're living in natural disaster zones now. You are. And like Washington's turning into it too. It's so dry, it's burning.
Yeah, Ethiopia just had some huge landslides that killed 229 people.
Yes.
In Ethiopia, and they're saying this is because of climate. It's all happening because of climate change. I think they had record-breaking temperatures in Gaza too, which is harder on those guys over there. I know in Pakistan and India they've been having record-breaking temperatures consistently.
And it's easy to ignore it, but now it's going to hit your pockets. Now something's going to happen to your house, and you're not going to have insurance to rebuild it. I'm just saying, people, you can only ignore climate change for so long, but now it's affecting you. And I always wanted to say some stuff like, hey, if you deny climate change, that's cool, but I think you should sign a form and have yourself registered. So when it gets so bad and we all got to go underground into the bunkers, you got to stay up top because you didn't want to you didn't believe in climate change. Dead ass, though.
No, I feel you on that.
That's real, though. Yeah, I mean,
you got to burn a little bit longer.
Yeah.
You got to let them burn a little bit longer. Don't get me wrong, man.
No, they got to die because you deal with what you denied.
But the fact of the matter is they're all like drill, baby, drill, and all this other dumb shit that they always say all the time. And when they know that this is real, everyone, it's just, you hear some people deny climate, just the earth just going through its cycle. No, man, we're speeding that process up. I know I was just talking to you off camera. There's a country, I'm not absolutely sure which country it is. They went and they planted like over 880,000 trees and like 5.2 million plants in their country, and their temperature dropped by like 2 degrees Celsius or something like that, like a major drop in their temperature. Just cooled it down where they were because they planted plants and they, kind of shielding things. We live in concrete, what they want to call concrete jungles around here, and so the concrete is just beaming the sun right back up on top of us. We're going through a little bit. We're going through a huge climate crisis everywhere. I mean, you're having floods in places like in Saudi Arabia and Qatar.
California's flooding. I think it was St. Louis. I got to look it back up. I didn't have it pulled up, but there's a whole city. It's been flooding for like New Mexico. New Mexico's been flooding for like weeks now. And like I'm telling people, you're not going to get it until you look at people in Florida and they're not insuring them anymore. They're not insuring people in California. These places are becoming natural disaster areas.
Yep.
They're not going to be livable in a couple of years. But you're ignoring it,
and we're not taking it. We're not taking it serious enough, man. Yeah. We got to really get on top of that. I love the fact that we talk about it a lot, though. Yeah. We do bring it up all the time, but I don't feel like we're doing enough as a country. I feel like there's some states that are trying to do more, but everyone has to kind of get on and do it together in order for this to work.